You ever tell a story from your childhood that you think is completely normal, and you get like halfway through the story, and just by that person's response, you go, "Oh, is this not normal? All right, so this will be one. I know, now you know." But before I became a cashier at that grocery store, I was a cart boy. I was about 14 years old, and there's this older gentleman that came all the time. He's a nice guy, but he was probably like mid-80s. He had a ponytail. His name was Dick. Because why wouldn't it be? But that was his name. And Dick had a thing, he would take all the younger cart boys to Buffalo Sabres games, which are our hockey team if you don't know. And not like together, like individually, all right? And it's getting quiet in here? I get why. Okay. So one day, Dick comes to the store and he goes, "Hey, Matt, don't know if you know us or not, but I have tickets to Buffalo Sabres. I would like for you to be my guest tonight. You should drive to my house in Niagara Falls. I'll drive from there. What do you say?" So of course I'm like, "Well, I gotta ask my parents for it. Can I take your number?" He's like, "Oh, of course." So he gives me his number, and I go home, I tell my parents the exact description I told you guys. And of course my parents were like, "Meh, have fun." C+ decisions at best, right? So I go to this game with Dick. Now I'm sure you guys are hockey fans or not. These are the best tickets I've ever had in my life. We're like running the glass, guys getting checked in the boards. It is so much fun. And one of the biggest memories that sticks out is about the third period. Dick would always like reach in his pocket, okay? And he'd pull out these like Sunbelt granola bars. Does anyone know what those are? Did you grow up poor? You know what I'm laughing at? Yeah. If you don't know what they are, they're like the worst granola bar on the planet. Like you can buy like 20 for like $1.29. They are dog shit. And he pulled them out, like warm and sweaty. And he'd be like, "Would you like some?" I know, at the time I was like, "Oh my God, free food too? This is the greatest night of my life." And so I just sit there and just eat these warm, sweaty granola bars. And here it goes again. You guys are like, "Please don't do this. This isn't therapy. Save that for your Monday morning session." But I'm telling you guys, as a group right now, just to breathe, relax. You know why? Because nothing happened.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no. Oh, I'm sure. Nothing happened. I just think it's important for you to hear these stories as well. That's all. Because, right, you don't hear these stories that often, do you? But they're out there. They're out there. Sometimes an old man takes you to Sabres games, feeds you granola bars, and then just leaves you alone, you know? Now, here's the thing. Did he molest someone else? Probably. Wasn't this guy? That's all I give a shit about, right? Guess what, you guys? He took me to 10 more Sabres games after that, by the way. 10. I did the math one day, how much money he spent on me. 10, like $7,000. Yeah, I see your faces right now. Even I was like, by game 10, even I was like, "Hey man, like, do you want to touch it or something? I feel weird. I don't What do I do? All I do is take and take. Have a tug. That's what you gotta do, man. Oh my gosh, you guys ever watch like a video from a long time ago and you have a certain response to that video and you see it again years later and you read the comments, you go, "Did I have the wrong response to that video?" One of my favorite videos of all time, you might remember this, happened in Cleveland, Ohio. There's this bus driver and he is like probably in like his late 70s. And there's this woman and she's like verbally assaulting him. And at one point she spit on his face, right? And he goes, "Ah, you're going to jail now." And he uppercut her and then threw her off the bus. All right, some people are laughing. You're my people. Yeah. You work in customer service, right? That's how that goes right there, right? I'm on your side. I thought it was the funniest video of all time. I watched it for 8 months straight. I watched all the remix videos. I loved it. And then I forgot about it. And then about a month ago, it showed up my algorithm again. And for, like I said, the first time I read the comments, and people were divided. Like, kind of like this room tonight. I feel the energy, right? There's some people who love the bus driver. They're like, "Yes, queen." They love this guy. And there's other people like, no matter what the situation, you can never hit a woman. I was like, "Oh, that's also true." So I was divided. I go, "Whose side am I on?" And at the end of the day, all right, I'm still on the bus driver's side because right before he hit her, he's like, "Ah, you're going to jail now." And I just love a good catchphrase, you guys. I love a catchphrase. Love a catchphrase. So, in public service, this is takeaway from my show tonight. If you're about to hit someone, it's not kosher, just yell a catchphrase, right? Just like, "These bananas are ripe," and just go for it, right? People are like, "He just hit that kid," but that was a fun catchphrase. I enjoyed that. Maybe I'm mental. I don't know.